Hello, my loves. I know you came for some of the freaking video, so I'm gonna go straight to it. Because I know you guys want to learn how to be her. What is her? How do I do her? What's going on with her? Everyone's talking about how do I become her? How do I transform? How do I manifest? I got you. I got you in this freaking video. Sorry, I don't mean to come at you with this aggressive energy. Trust me, I will calm it down. I'm just very excited to see you. Thank you. So let's get into the video. So you want to focus on how do you want to become her? Okay. Before you even think about all that, right? You have to understand that you are going to have to first stop being so depressed about your current lifestyle, the current person that you are. Before you do that, you need to appreciate who you are right now. Appreciate who you are right now, so when you transform and when you manifest into becoming her, you will appreciate yourself more. Okay? 2, you're gonna have to understand that you're gonna trade your old lifestyle for your new lifestyle. That means habits that no longer serve you, they just won't serve you anymore. And so if you continue to do those habits, you will not become her. You will not become necessarily the new person, but you won't become the better version of her, which is yourself. So before that, I'm glad I got all of that out the way. If you're like still a little iffy about, oh girl, I don't know if I want to do this, it's fine, my love. I get it. But I'm just letting you know, for you to become her, you have to do a lot of detachment, almost like not being too attached to the person you are now. And I was gonna say second. What doesn't matter? Anyways, second, whatever. You're gonna have to focus on, okay, I'm gonna trade this lifestyle, my current lifestyle, for my next lifestyle. So now that you have that all locked in, my girl, you have the freaking tools to be like, okay, let's get into it, let me become her. So, becoming her, what habits do her has? What habits does your future self have? Does she wash her face daily? Does she, after a late night out, does she be like, you know what, let me actually take off my makeup and not sleep with it on? Yes, I'm calling you out, girl, if you do that. Don't do that. Also, is she sleeping well? And also, does she see herself working a 9 to 5, or does she see herself working for herself? This is the type of deal where this is the type of situation where you kind of have to reflect, okay, what does my future lifestyle look like, right? And also, does she live in an apartment, a big apartment, a luxury apartment? Does she live in a big house? Does she live in a comfortable house? Does she live in a comfortable apartment? Does she live in a fucking hut if she wants to live in a fucking hut? Or does she live in a village where the bitch is so happy, she's living her soft girl era life, she's literally on a farm? Like, how is she looking? You need to reflect on that. Write it down. Literally reflect. What am I gonna do? Where am I living in the future? How am I? What are my habits? What are my daily routines to become a better version of myself? Am I, as I said, no, I just have so much in my brain right now. Also, I have ADHD, so do not come for me in the comments. If you do, I will light you up. I will light up your wig and I come for you again. So do not come for me. Anyways, also, is her nails maintained, right? Is her nails maintained daily? Is her feet? Yes, is her feet done? Not necessarily done, but trimmed. Do they look nice, Do I look at my feet and I go, wow, this is really nice, this is very beautiful. I really love my feet. Reflect on that. How does my body look physically in the future? Am I nurturing my vessel? Because at that point, I'm going to understand that this is my vessel. My soul's going to stay in my vessel for the rest of my life. How am I nurturing myself? Am I getting enough sleep for my future self? Right? Because sleep is very important. That's how you basically maintain memories and create and understand memories. Apparently, don't check me on that, but Google that just in case if I am wrong. But anyways, also ladies, How does your future self dress? Does she dress presentable for herself and not for men? Because we're not dressing for men, we are dressing for ourselves. Hello? Get the memo, get to the memo. Are we looking presentable for ourselves? Are we looking girly for ourselves? How are we feeling towards ourselves? For our future self, for our future her. And of course, your mindset. Here's the thing. Your inner voice has to be on point if you want to become her, if you want to become your highest future self. The way you talk to yourself is so freaking important. I swear to you, it's the most important thing than that Amazon order that's about to come in 5 seconds, bitch. That's very important. How do you talk to yourself? Are you talking to yourself with grace and love and understanding when you do a mistake? And also when you're not doing mistakes? Are you checking in your inner demons when they want to like be mean towards you and be negative towards you? Like, are you really checking it in and be like, hold on, chill out, don't come for me like that? Like, are you really doing the work? Do the freaking work, because your healed self, your future self, the her self, she's gonna be healed. And the thing is, not even not just healed. I feel like that's just the wrong term, because let's go on a little small tangent with that. Being healed is it's not real, because I feel like healing is always, it's a journey, and it's going to be very continuous, and it's always going to be continuous. You're never going to stop healing, but you have to make sure you're at the point where you are your most healed, so you get to actually genuinely enjoy experiences and enjoy life. So even if you're a mentally ill girl, a lady, woman, they, them, whatever, still be on your shit. Be on your shit. Hello, be on your shit, be on your shit. And of course, when you're dressing up, see, people like to say, oh, you should match. I actually leaned away from that. I started experiencing more with colors and patterns. I know it's like very weird. Anyways, it doesn't matter. I started experiencing more with colors and patterns, and I realized, you know what? When you're dressing up for yourself, it shouldn't be extremely restrictive. It should be very free-flowing. So when you're wearing colors, allow that type of feel towards you. Feeling, yes. Allow that type of feeling to come around you. Like, you want to dress obviously for you and not for men. As I said, hello, hello, hello. We're not dressing for men, but we want to make sure that we understand fashion a little bit more. On top of that, we allow ourselves to experiment with fashions and patterns and stuff. Because then you start to notice like what patterns and colors go well with your skin tone. I hate mispronouncing. Oh my god, it doesn't matter. Anyways, you start to learn like what patterns and colors go well with your skin tone and what patterns don't. And I really do express that you definitely should experiment, especially when it comes to stuff like that. And of course, we talked about daily habits, we talked about the mindset, we talked about future self and how she dresses. Also, on top of that, and for now, as I said, always give yourself grace for every single thing that you do. Do not blame yourself for basically like at your current state. Don't blame yourself for it now, because your circumstances are your circumstances. However, you can freaking change. So when girlies are trying to clock you for looking a certain way, for feeling a certain way, just know, bitch, that you can change at any point in time you want to, right? And I think I should kind of emphasize more on self-talk, because I feel like as a woman, I feel like we criticize ourselves. I'm sorry, not as women, as feminine energies. Anyone can have feminine energies, but as feminine energies, we criticize ourselves more than anyone else. And it's like, why do we do that? You know, like, we're literally on this earth and we're offered any opportunity in the world. We're literally offered an opportunity to create our own reality if we want to. Why do we choose to like bitch at ourselves and like put ourselves down? That's just so pointless, because it's like, how are you gonna grow from that type of talk? How are you gonna like grow from like, you know, having a tiny ass head and skinny edges? Like, yes, bitch, you have a tiny head and skinny edges, but bitch, you need to learn how to love that first about yourself, because that shit's unique. And on top of that, if you got a tiny ass head, bitch, rock your tiny ass head. That's how I feel about it, and I'm not changing my ideas or my opinion about it. So yes, as I said, so becoming her is basically all about your mindset now. So eventually, when everything is smooth, it can transform over. Regardless of that, let me know how you feel about it in the comments. Let me know what you're doing to actually become her. Because I want to know too. Because I want to make sure that you girlies are actually doing it. You're actually putting in the time and the motherfucking work. Regardless, my love, I love you. I'm sorry for the aggressive energy right now. I'm really feeling myself in a way that's like very different. It's really the fall. I think that's what it really is. But in regards to that, I love you, my girl, and I shall see you in my next video. Bye.